Hello, and to Starfield. Well, we've just been finishing another mission for the Crimson Fleet here, so we've managed to obtain a secret military ship that's got an interesting module on it that we need to go and find the legacy. So we're gonna dock in with
to
a
cycle
key
the
here.
airlock and move.
And the only trouble is everybody's probably moved from the biggest ship to this littlest ship. So they're probably all scattered to the winds and we'll have to go and find them all again. Tell you what, let me put my gear back on. Alright. Ooh, that's probably not a good idea, but what the heck. I shouldn't be wearing that, really. I'm surprised nobody shot me now that I think about it. Hang on. Let us put that on and that on. Yeah, we'll look the part now. Right, where's the dude?
How do you think this adventure is going? Great? Fantastic? A moment in time we'll treasure forever? I'm thinking all three.
Yeah, you've actually got a good point now.
Yes, take all my things. No strings attached.
Well, actually, I want to give you things. That's the plan. So, I don't need that anymore. I'll put them on the ship later on. If you can just carry them for now.
Being part of your crew is just the best.
Glad to have a crew, quite frankly.
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Okay.
That's a real nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
Tinker away. Tinker away.
That last job didn't pan out. I need something bigger.
Find something then. None of my business. None of my concern either. Right, I'm gonna keep my fingers and toes and whatever else crossed that found a way to get past the EM
Every
field
time I
of
see
this ship.
Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Oh. Right, so how did things go? I think they went well. I mean, I've got to say, I think they did go well. The only trouble is I didn't get any evidence. I should have been poking around on her ship looking for
The
evidence
fleet
so I could
protects
bring her
our
in.
own. But you turn against us.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
Well, thanks very much. Couldn't have done it without you.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Hang on. Did he actually clue you in on them?
Yeah, although I get why you didn't give me the details. If I had known this was about the legacy, I might have asked for a bigger cut.
Well, I think this is going to go well. I think we're going to get actually Crix's legacy.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Yeah, I'm still kicking myself.
I hope Bug
Right.
has something strong enough to
I'm
knock
sure
him
there was
down.
probably like comms
Nothing like
information
the smell of a dead shark.
that I could have used against her to pull her in, but it is what it is. Right, we need to go and see the boss. So, if memory serves, there's a lift around here somewhere. Yeah, let's catch the lift then. Then we'll take the stairs up, up, and go go and have a nice chat with Delgado, hopefully.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the ComSpike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Well, wasn't exactly much of a choice, because it's like, built into the ship, like.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. ComSpike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city.
Yes.
We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
Ah, yeah, that rings a bell. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jazz can get that sorted out.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
And I'm sure we'll all get along just fine.
No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Quix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Okay, so we've got to go to that place, which is an absolute dump. That annoying tannoy announcement that, seriously, they could have spent some decent money on a more professional...
Need something?
No. Yeah, a more professional system than that. I mean, seriously?
I used to work for a megacorp.
Waste of money.
Monkey City, everything. Seems like a different time.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours?
Well, actually, I actually want my own ship back, if you don't mind. Ooh, brown leather jumpsuit. That sounds exciting. What does a brown leather jumpsuit look like? Ugh. Never mind. We don't need it. Right. Right, so... What on earth can you tell me about this Bannock 4?
Bannock 4 is a ringed planet, uninhabitable, with heavy electromagnetic discharges that extend far beyond its exosphere. It would be impossible to land on the planet's surface. So our only hope is that the legacy is trapped within its ring.
And any details about this conduction grid that we're going for?
I wish. That technology is Generdyne's pride and joy. They've kept it under wraps for, I don't know, 80 years maybe? The basic theory of lightning capture is no mystery. The real trick is equalizing the charge and storing it safely. Between you and me, I can't wait to get my hands on that data. Should be a hell of a read.
Okay, so can you help me with my ship by any chance?
No, but just remember, I don't work for free.
Okay, in which case I would like to have a bit of a peek at my ship.
Sure, sure. Let me punch that up, and we can have at it.
Right, so that's still the home ship. So we haven't actually obtained a ship per se. It's not worth registering. I mean, I could register it and just sell it because I don't want it. I mean, I'll get a bit back. The only trouble is, how do I sell it? Ah, right.
Ship services? You need it, I've got it.
Yeah, never mind.
See you around.
Hopefully. Right. Yeah, budge signals. I was hoping I could sell it to her, but I think not. Right, come on. We need to be going places. So we've got our ship back, which is just as well, really. But we've got to go and talk... Oh, I should have sold those things, shouldn't I? Ooh. I can always sell them to somebody in...
Ask Jazz about
New
any ship
Atlantis.
upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship.
Actually, I could sell them at neat. Oh no, I don't think there's a ship. Yeah, I don't think there's a place in Neon to sell them. Grrr.
I picked something up for you.
Whoa! What? Everyone? Who? When? Why? How? This is a tad concerning. Everybody's trying to talk at once. That's the trouble with these intercom systems. It's all confusing. Oh. There's no sign of... Where's the dude? Where's he gone? Because I need to get those bits... Oh, there he is. Right, we'll go and get the bits and pieces back from him, because then I can sell them. I just put them on the ship and we can sell them at next
Do you
place we're at.
need something from me? Your #1 fan?
Just the bits and pieces you don't need.
Of course! I'm always happy to help.
Good, good, good. Right, so spacesuits, you don't need that. Packs, you don't need that. Helmets, you don't need that. Resources, you don't need them. Apparel, right, I'll take... Tell you what, how about you start wearing that one instead? You can keep that one as well.
Let me know if you want to talk some more.
Yeah, you're looking the part now. I'm just saying. Hello,
Is there
Cora.
a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
I honestly, I don't know. Is there any chance I can get past? Because I'm just saying. Would be nice if I can just... Do you mind? Thanking you? There's just a small distance there to cover. Thanking you. Right, I'm gonna have to go all the way around again. Somebody said they had something. You usually do. I think probably the Major, Andresia, and Barrett usually have something. But I'll have to put all this stuff in the hold. Because it's obviously weighing me down. Where are they? Where's everybody gone? Hang on. Hang on. I have a funny feeling there's something odd going on here. There usually is. I don't think there's enough. I think it's a case of everybody transferred. Yeah. We transferred ships and actually these people are not on board the ship. That's my interpretation. I didn't want to go there. Crew. Okay, so they are on the ship then. Just don't know where they are. Oh. Logicals. There's somewhere where I can't find them. Right, anyway, let's undock from this place. I'm gonna dump my bits and pieces in.
If you're over-encumbered and in need of any assistance, I would gladly share some of your burdens.
It's okay, I'm just gonna put them in the hold. Right, so let's put that away, because we don't need that, don't need that, don't need that or that. Oh, let's put that in there. Ew, don't like that. Okay, them. Not a fan of that. We better get. How's that fallen under? We finished that quest, surely. I am curious to know. So there's all the artifacts plus. How come we've got medical supplies? These are strange things happening on this ship. People are disappearing and things are getting stuck. Right. Right, we need to go to Neon. I don't need my ship back because I've already got my ship.
Textbook there. We're free.
Okay. Right, hold on. It keeps messing around with this. Someone's messing around with things. I've come to the conclusion we need more power. Right, leave 2 for the grav drive. Right, so where do we need to be going? Oh yes, we need to go and, oh right, so we need to go and speak to the boss then. Okay, fair enough. Go and speak to them. Oh, it's frustrating. I'm pretty sure that I could have probably got some information, some evidence to pin on that one, and never mind. It's a missed opportunity. I should have probably gone a bit wandering around on my ship, getting any communications between her and Neva. No.
Welcome back, Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Then I shall do that. That makes sense. Oh, hang on a minute. I better lose the pirate suit.
Pressure
I mean, I know I'm not a pirate,
and
but...
we're done.
Yeah, okay. Hang on. Let us put on... What are we going to put on today? Oh, hold on. I'll just put the ballroom suit on. I'm sure I had something else on. Yeah. It looks odd, but what the heck? Right, let's go and see the boss then. And I'm still puzzled as to these interviews with Crix. Because I thought the guy in security would be interested. I beg your pardon?
I don't know about you.
Yeah, you don't.
No, I don't. But you're Vanguard, right? Not exactly one of us. Volunteer forces don't get the strictest background check. Who knows what kind of mischief you get up to in your spare time. But if Commander Ikande says you're SysDef, then you are one of us. For now.
And are you a pilot by any chance?
You guessed it. In fact, I'd say you've got what linguistic experts call FOGO, a firm grasp of the obvious. But I'm not just any pilot. I'm the best, and I've got the kills to prove it.
You know, I've got a funny feeling I could do a lot better than
I
you.
like your confidence. And there's always room in the squad for another apex predator. Just be sure you know whose side you're on. Stay frosty.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say just because you're wearing a spacesuit doesn't necessarily mean, you know, you are actually a pilot. You could have been just doing it for laughs. Right, I'm going to go and check back with the security chief, because...
Trojan's a real neat freak.
Heard you had to
As our
board the
superior
Siren.
officer, that makes
You're
us all
dismissed.
freaks.
Okay, thanks a lot. I could have sworn he wanted the interview tapes. Or slates, I should say. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing.
Excuse me.
Excusez-moi. Right, we're going to see. I think we do have some evidence, because some people have been up to no good. Just not on that. Well,
Most of
that's
our
a real
operations
shame.
team graduated top of their class at the academy. If there's fleet out there, we'll find them.
Okay,
I
well,
wouldn't
I've
want
already
to be
found
there
them.
in mass when the commander has
just
to
saying.
explain taking the
Right,
comms
evidence.
Anything new to report?
I might have some evidence for
Well
you.
done. Let's see what you found.
He's recording about the comm spike.
Cost overruns, siphoning project funds? How
Yep.
deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mass right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. Anything else?
Ooh, Madeline LaRue. Ooh, hang on a minute. That's all
right.
for now.
Keep up the good work. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have anything to report? It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Yeah, I must admit. I mean, how is Mast reacting to this whole undercover operation, given what we're actually getting up to?
As you've probably guessed, not very well. Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark. Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier.
Well, I must admit, I mean, it was quite tricky, but I did manage to do it.
But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
Right, well, we're now at a point where Delgado's got Jasmine Durand actually working on the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
Ah, well, they are definitely clever. Well, yeah, I'm going over to Neon because he reckons Genodyne's conduction grid's the solution.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
But are you not actually concerned that they're getting closer to Crix's legacy now?
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
Well, okay, well, I'm glad you're taking... Oh, I'm glad they're taking it seriously anyway.
It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
I am intrigued. Who is this? I'm sure there's some information I picked up on somebody. I just want to don't blow the next cover, that's all. No, not seeing it. But I'm definitely puzzled by these because I've got all 7. And I'm sure he wanted all of them actually collected.
Hello everyone, I'm Gail Dunnigan of SS. Where did your stellar rise to infamy begin? So tell us about Jasper Criggs's verse. Tell us about your
I'm just going to play them just on the off chance.
Tell us what the future... Let me just ask you one final question before we... Tell us what the...
No, doesn't seem to do anything. Huh. Yeah, I don't want to risk turning anybody
I heard we
in.
might see some action soon. Can't wait.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that, but what the heck. Yeah. I don't want to turn that evidence in because I don't think it's the person we're meeting.
As the hero of the...
That's a thought. Who is it we're going to meet? We're going to meet up with Estelle Vincent. Right, that's okay. So, actually, I think we're all right.
You need your own comic book. Your own cartoon.
How's the pirating business?
Theme park. Oh, you're onto something now. That would be actually good. Right. Whoever it is we found evidence on.
A lot of us had our doubts about you.
The commander
But
appreciates
you're really
the
making
sacrifice you've
progress
made,
with this operation.
going undercover.
Sentiments are shifting.
Good. The more you find, the stronger our case.
Good. Right. Madeline. Oh, yes, the murder of Madeline LaRue.
We were aware that Miss LaRue was involved with Fergus Wickham. When her body was recovered, SysDef assumed he was the culprit. Sounds like we had it wrong. Should have pinned the murder on this Clay Dietrich perp. Well, we'll have to clear that up. Nice find. Any other fragments?
No, that's all.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Now I realise. Yes.
Hello.
Now I realise. Yes. That's to do with Bug the bartender. It's him and this Clay were best buddies. And Clay ran off with Madeline because of a ring, so we've taken him out of the picture, but it turns out he took it. It's all complicated. But at least it clears up some things, shall we say, that their sister had on. Right.
Indicators agreed. We're free.
Good to know. Right, we are now going over to Neon then. While we're there, I think I'll go and pay a visit to the trade authorities. May as well try and at least sell some bits and pieces off. But yeah, this is a doozy. If we can get this working, it gives us access to that legacy ship. Ah, actually there's a kiosk over there. Interesting, I didn't realise there was a ship services here. Right, okay, well in that case...
Need some work done? Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Right, what have you got for sale?
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I want to actually sell a prison shell, because I don't need it. Thank you very much. All done and dusted. Yeah, don't really see any point in keeping that. Right, we'll sell these off. Because I don't plan on using them. Yeah, not overly impressed by them. Ah, that's what... I wondered where that went to. That's what I was looking for. Never mind. Miscellaneous. Is there anything in here? Oh, well, I should really get round to decorating. A pen. I don't need a pen for some reason. I want to keep the plants. Vacuum tape, a utility knife. Right, come on. We need to go and speak to somebody, apparently. We need to speak to somebody about something. And then when we've spoken to them about something, maybe then we'll obtain something. And then when we obtain something, we can use that something to put onto something, I think. And then presumably go and look for something else. So, I'm assuming we're not actually going to steal it. I mean, things could go really bad if we actually stole the grid.
Keep moving. The scanners won't hurt you.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think we're only looking for Aurora. Yeah, so we need to assuming just get an actual blueprint of information, not actual. Oh, we've got to go to that dump. Ugh. I cannot stand it. It's just an annoying. Seriously, the marketing sucks.
That side's a bad place.
Such a waste of money. I don't think they could have done anything worse than that. That's like the worst thing anybody could have done. It's lousy. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I need to go and meet somebody. They're up there. Oh, we've got to be on. We've got to be nicey to her.
You looking to get zoned?
Oddly enough, no. I'm looking for you.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Hang on a minute. Who said no one's taking you seriously?
Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult.
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that.
Specifics, huh? Okay, fine. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping BenQ off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
Yeah, tell me about it. But seriously though, we've both got to do what we're being told to do. I mean, you do know who you're dealing with, right?
Yep, just like a couple of Model A's. Program us, point us in the right direction, and watch us go. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Okay, so where's the underbelly then?
Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city.
Okay, so what kind of facility are we talking about?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Okay, I mean, for me, that's pretty easy enough to do.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system.
What?
It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Hang on a minute. Okay, I need to play nicey with that. Okay, well, I'm always interested in making more money.
Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Okay, so this here high-speed wireless data collection. Yeah, I think this little gizmo's gonna make the job well, quite a cinch really, isn't it?
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius.
Oh.
Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne.
Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
Well, I mean, it helps. I mean, I've got my foot in the door at Ryujin.
Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne. So you're gonna have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Interesting. So, what is this story on Brace and Bayou?
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give them more on a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
Okay, and anything I need to know about this Yumi Komoko?
Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
I know a bit about manipulating people. Anyway, so what's the lowdown on this Euphorica then?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up.
Oh.
The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. But rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why.
Intriguing. So, anything you care to spill about Generdyne?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
How's this? That's... wow. So I suppose the city's been just handing over the credits then over the years.
Loaning them credits? No, that's not how things work around here. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
Ryujin, maybe?
Ooh, not even close. The answer you were looking for isn't another corporation. It's a person. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that.
Interesting.
Watch your step. Benjamin Bayou has eyes everywhere.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I was trying to get into Blend and, well, let's just say it didn't go to plan. So I guess we need to find some incriminating evidence about this exec then. Intriguing.
Ebbside's a bad place for Tom.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find her apartment. So let's have a look. So yeah, we need I mean we need evidence. Because if we can use that against her, then we can.
That's why I bought the hot dog.
Oh, just try
Everything good?
Yeah, if we can do that, then I can at least pin that on her, and then she'll be able to, well, you know, give us access to, hopefully, Genodyne. Ah, now that's, I don't think I need to go there.
Though it is widely
So I'm going to find out where she is.
authority is involved in a wide
Okay.
Ain't no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Yeah, don't worry, wasn't planning on it.
Be sure you never find
I thought she had an apartment. I sworn you said it. She can't have an apartment. Oh, you euphoric. Right, that's it. We need to find out where she is first. Find out where she is. Oh,
hey there.
If you're planning on using Aurora, we respectfully ask you do so in the members' lounge.
Okay, you don't know where I can find an Naomi Komoko.
You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
What do you mean, you people? Oh, I've got some documents for her to sign.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
Seriously, I'm not... That collector from the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, I just... Well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. You already have access, so you should know the way. Enjoy your stay.
Right, well, before we have a chat with her, I need to get evidence on her. Just to give me a bit of an edge. I mean, I can persuade her, seeing as we're a member of the Crimson Fleet, but on the other hand, I mean, there's got to be a way to get information. What's... Right, I think we found her. Ah, right, so is the...
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
Did I not say she was...
A friend of mine.
I thought it said she had an apartment or something. Yeah, I could have sworn she had an apartment.
This ship, it's literally called...
Ah, right, unless it's up here then. Does she have an apartment up here? And that's Genodyne Industries. I mean, what's this gonna get me? Ooh. Ooh. Ah, somebody who knows the receptionist. That makes a lot of sense.
What? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
Well, oddly enough, I don't need a job.
Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
Ooh, good, he's spilling the dirt. I mean, I'm willing to listen, you know.
I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Well, I mean, I don't think your superior's going to be happy about this, are they?
My superiors seem to only be concerned about themselves. The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
But surely there's got to be, like, other scientists working on that.
Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator BenQ, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
Oh, I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, what exactly does the report say?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson BenQ is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator BenQ might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective.
Yeah, he's a pretty dangerous man, but if you're really worried, I would suggest sending it to him.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Okay. I mean, just out of curiosity, mind if I ask you about the Yumi Komoko?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Do you actually enjoy working for her?
She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down.
And, how long has she, been your boss?
I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think.
Okay. You wouldn't happen to know if she's actually involved in anything, well, illegal, by any chance, would you?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
But what I'm asking for is completely reasonable.
I think you may be right.
Look, I know you really would want to help me here if you could, though.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin BenQ. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until BenQ stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
Well, if you're so nervous about being involved, then why are you allowing me into a safe?
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is.
Okay, well, that's all I wanted to ask, really.
Sure, no problem. Thanks.
Intriguing.
For taking the time to talk.
Glad I could help. Except can't seem to get out. I'm intrigued. How about... I need to open that door. Okay.
I don't have time for this. Talk to my secretary if you need something.
Okay. Don't mind me. Just doing the cleaning.
Are you supposed to be here?
Yes. It's all perfectly legitimate and legal. There's got to be a way to shut... Yeah. Thought there'd be a way. Evidence. Carry the cosmos. credits. No one's gonna miss them. What have we got here? That one there. No, that one will go there. Which leaves that one there. That one there. Notifications. Security reminder. Okay. Automated update at failed. Update is available. Seriously? That's it. I'm not overly impressed. I was expecting something a bit better there. This is frustrating. I could quite like one of them. Just finish the cleaning. Don't mind me.
No time to chat.
Yep. Don't worry. Don't need to. Intriguing. So she's been up to no good then. Carrier of the Cosmos. Oh yeah, okay. So.
Alright, Ben. What was so important I had to come to the office in the middle of the night?
It's the numbers, Ayumi. I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would be better.
Your company? That's funny. I thought it belonged to Mr. Harada.
Give me a break.
Stay out of trouble.
We both know you set up that identity so we can both reap the profits off the books.
If Generdyne was showing a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother, the idiot, as my chief technician?
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko. Raise the utility costs to your clients, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Generdyne's profits soaring by the end of the month. And if I ever hear you talking about bracing like that again, well, I'm sure you can imagine the consequences.
Oh dear, I shouldn't have told him. I should have told him to bury the report. Right, what did I get for that? I didn't want bacon. I didn't want that one either. Is that all you're going to give me? Bacon and... Oh, it's not what I'm after.
Yeah? What?
I need to do some trade.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Right, because I've got things that I shouldn't have. Let's just put it that way. What was it? It was... No, it wasn't. It was a book, wasn't it? Oh, I could have... Interesting. I could have sold... I could sell the survey data to him. Use it and accuse her. Hang on a minute. I thought I got that for that guy on Jupiter. Never mind. Never mind.
Done here?
Yeah.
Time to move on.
Right. We need to go and get some credentials so that we can now get into Generdyne. And then once we get into Generdyne, hopefully we can then get the data. Oop, coming through, coming through.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to do tracker work.
Ooh, tracker work. That could be nice. I don't think that's something we've been doing, tracking down people with bounties. Sounds intriguing. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, she is, and she's in Euphoria, isn't she? Yes. Right, hang on. What are we supposed to do? Oh, I'm losing the plot again. So we need to get the pass, so we can either... Yeah, we can either do that, or we can do it the nice way. Right, so we can...
Nothing beats getting
There's
boned in
different
the
ways to
nether
persuade that. I mean... Well, I've got incriminating evidence, so I'm sure that
Yeah.
will help.
What do you want?
I'm gonna be probably blunt. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna be blunt. I need to get into the Genodyne power facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Well, let me just say, I'm gonna convince you to help me here.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though, once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
So, I don't think you're obviously, like, fond about how things are actually going on with Genodyne.
If you had to work with Grayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayou's brother. So I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body, and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
And anything going on between you and this Benjamin Bayou?
I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Genodyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
So, probably a dumb question, but just what exactly happened to the previous CEO?
What do you think happened? Bayou started sticking his nose into Genodyne's business, all but outright demanding a cut of the profits. In response, the CEO made a huge mistake by threatening to take his grievances to the FC. His shuttle never arrived. Need I say more?
So I guess she must be very important to you then.
More than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
Well, fingers crossed. So, just what exactly do you do for Genodyne?
What is this? A job interview? I'm the COO of the company, second to the top, right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Genodyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke. Sitting in an office to make things look legitimate.
So, I'd like to know, how does he actually hide the fact that he's actually the CEO?
Keeps him off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses Neon security to beat you senseless, or the Seoga Syndicate to make you disappear. If you get caught in Genodyne, that's on you. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to bring him down, I must admit. It's just going to help bring down the Crimson Fleet, which is a shame. But I do not like the guy. They all, so far, most of... Well, there's only there were 2 of them I've met. None of them seem to be decent people.
You? Yeah, you. You really going to walk on by?
Yeah, I mean, Hope wasn't exactly all sunshine. He was nice to his people, but he did some seriously dodgy things. This one's no better. In fact, he's worse. Right. Where we're going, I don't think it's a good place for the dude here to be coming with me. Right. I need you to stay here.
How may I serve?
Just stay here, you know, knock yourself out.
Here? Right here? What about, say, over there? No? Right here?
Mm-hmm.
All right then. You're the hero of the terror. Whatever you say.
Yeah, you stay put because I'm going places where, well, this is just going to get in the way. But I could help out. I don't want to firefight, that's the point. I don't want to be getting detected either. I mean, he's good. I'll give him that. He's extremely useful. Especially in a firefight, but I won't try and avoid one like that. So
Rather be doing this than getting mixed
the
up
means
with
to get in, but once we're in, it might get a bit messy if we get detected. So I'm gonna have to be extra cautious. So we need to be going down there. So somehow we've got to get information out of this place. So we'll sneak around the side apparently, because we're not going to go in through the front door. I'm assuming that will get us into a bend. And then we can go put, hello, yeah, then maybe we can then go walking around.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.